Hi S2, this is the first lesson on money. This is the level 3 with extension into level 4 work. Today really going to be focusing on looking for the best value, comparing the price of products, and looking at different contracts and services. So learning intention for today is to look at a variety of strategies to identify the best deal, all within the context of money. Success criteria: can calculate the unit cost of an item to identify the best value for money. I'm able to evaluate the cost of individual usage such on bills such as mobile phones and utilities. And number 3 is to give a suitable reason as to why you made the choice over one product or deal over another. So the first bit, the easiest part for today, is doing unit cost. So it's basically when we look at the price of one, so we can compare. This kind of first example is reasonably straightforward, so I'm sure most of you will be able to cope with that. You will be able to use a calculator for all this, so don't panic if you're looking at some of the numbers thinking, oh my god, that looks a bit scary. I am going to work out the second question here be as a bit of an example. So what I'd like to do is let's see if we can get the cost of 1 litre of orange juice in each case. So the first one, I'm going to do £1.74 and I'm going to divide that by 3. That's going to give me the cost of 1 litre. So I can grab my calculator, work that out reasonably quickly. That's given me at 58 pence. That's for 1 litre. Do a similar calculation for second one. This time, because it's 1.5 litres, I'm going to divide my 84p, divide that by 1.5, and that's coming back at 56p. That's the cost per litre. So already we can see that the middle bottle is going to be better value because that's only costing 56 pence per litre. Third one looks a little bit odd, but it'll work the same way. We're just going to divide by a decimal, so we're going to divide by 0.8. You'll see the weird kind of thing here when you divide by a number smaller than 1, you actually get a bigger answer. So that's coming back as 0.6. So in money, I need to put the extra 0 in there to make that 0.60. Alright, so that's 60p. So in this case, this is the best buy. Middle one is the best buy because it's 56 pence per litre. So that'll give you a bit of an idea what you need to do here for question 1. Question 2, we're looking at utility bill. So this is a sort of simplified version of an electricity bill. It's got kind of standard information you'll find on any bill. So it's got name, it's got the date that it's for, it's got the company that issued it, the units. So this is the amount of units which were used by Mr. G. Riddle. Alright, so to work out what the actual units used were, we take the previous reading away from the present reading. So kind of details the first step here down in A. This is a sort of step-by-step example for you. So if you do 2,631 and we take away 2271, again you can use calculator for these questions as well. It's coming back as 360. So in here, my actual units used is 360. So that carries forward in here. So it's 360 units and I'm getting charged 13.4p a unit. So I'm going to need to multiply them. So that's going to be 360 times 13.4 pence. Right, we'll be a little bit careful here because 13.4 pence is going to give us something that looks rather large in terms of our answer. I'll explain that just now. So that's coming back here as 4,824 pence. Now that looks really weird, but we tend not to talk about pence like that when we're working out money. So because there's 100 pennies in a pound, we divide that by 100, and that's going to give us £48.24, which looks a bit more reasonable. So this first answer in here, I've already got pounds in there, so I don't need another one. It's going to be £48.24. VAT, so value added tax, that's tax that is on goods and services in the UK. We're saying that that's going to be worked out at 8%. So to do 8% of our £48.24p, 8 divided by 100 times 48.24. Then again, you can fire that all into your calculator in one go. That should work out the heavy lifting for you. That is coming back as £3, and I've got 8592 coming up on my calculator. So we're going to need to do a little bit of rounding. So here we're going to round that up because it's followed by a 9, so I'm actually going to make that 86 to £3.86. That's the tax which will go to the government as part of that electricity bill, and then to get your total amount we're going to need to add them together. Alright, so we've got £48.24 plus £3.86. So I'll write everything out here for you. So £48.24 plus £3.86. That gives us a total of £52.10. So again, on the calculator, it's just displaying it as 52.1, but we need to make sure we add in this second decimal point because we're dealing with money. So that will give us our total in here of £52.10. Right, so that's how we go about sort of doing these questions here. So again, there's quite a few examples there for you. It's not loaded particularly nicely, it's not helpful. And then finally we've got the mobile phone bill. So this is a bit of a challenge, so this is going to extend into some level 4 stuff, so maybe not everybody's going to give it a go. You're going to look at how much it costs to buy me a new mobile phone which I can use abroad, alright, particularly in Europe. That's where I'm going to be heading off. So our different options here. So we've got option 1, it's a pay-as-you-go from O2, so there's no contract cost, but I don't get any free text or minutes with that, any data. So calls cost 35 cents because we're dealing in euros per minute. Text messages cost 20 cents each, and data cost 20 cents per 100 megabytes. Option 2 is a contract from O2, €20 a month, 200 free text, 63 minutes and 2 gigabytes of data. Additional costs 15 cents per minute, 10 cents for a text and 10 cents for 100 megabytes. Probably worth pointing out here as well, just for your information, but we tend to talk about gigabytes of data when we're buying it, but 1 gigabyte of data is 1,000 megabytes when we're working out the cost for some of these. Option 3 from T-Com, again no contract because it's pay as you go, no free text or minutes because of that, but we've got 15 cents per text message and 40 cents per minute for calls and 25 cents for 100 megabytes of data. And the last one, option 4, is the contract from T-Com, and it's €30 a month, but it includes 150 free text, 200 free minutes and 4 gigabytes of data. You get additional costs, any texts above that are 30 cents each, and any calls 25 cents per minute each, and data is 10 cents for 100 megabytes over and above the 4 gigabytes that you've got included. put a wee bit of usage information in there for me. So I send 10 text messages daily. I make roughly 5 minutes of calls every day. I'm using 20 megabytes of data every day. I'm not using 20 gigabytes, that's going to be a huge limit. So 20 megabytes of data every day. So my challenge to you is to work out which one of these 4 is going to be the best for me. Alright, so I've given a wee bit of an outline here. I've not included everything for you, so it's just a bit of an outline to try and help you cost this. So this is an example of how you can set this out. Again, I'm happy for you to write it in. You can do any working you want actually in the OneNote, or you could do anything else additionally you can do in your jotter. It's entirely up to yourself, but photograph it, pop it in there, so I can see how you've got on. And there's an extension challenge again, which is definitely going to touch some level 4 stuff if you're up for it down there. Looking about whether we make calls to the UK as well in amongst that. So I'll leave that one with you. There's no obligation for you to really go to town on that. Some of that is some level 4 stuff, but I would expect everybody to have a good go up to the end of question 3 certainly. I'll be available in the tutorial. Probably want a bit more help to have a go at some of the stuff in question 4 in particular. Thanks very much. See you later.